A milestone anniversary today. It has now been 5 years since Hurricane Sandy hit Rhode Island. Scenes like this were all too common back then.
And new tonight, we're also looking into how one local community has rebounded from the devastation left behind. Meteorologist TJ Del Santo joins us now with the details.
It's been 5 years since Sandy hit Rhode Island, and on this milestone anniversary, we used Sky Drone 12 to take a look at how one community has bounced back. New Jersey and New York certainly saw the worst of Sandy, but parts of Rhode Island saw a significant storm surge and winds to 65 miles per hour. The Misquamicut section of Westerly was hit hard by the storm. The Rhode Island Department of Transportation took aerial pictures immediately following Sandy. Atlantic Avenue, near the carousel and water slides, was covered in sand and debris. Skydrone 12 looking at that same area 5 years later, and the sand has been returned to the beaches and debris has been cleaned up. Anything that needed to be fixed was for the following spring in this popular tourist spot.
The first year after Sandy, it wasn't 100%. I would say we were running at 80%.
233 people died in the U.S. during Sandy. No one here in Rhode Island. The Andrea Hotel fell victim to the storm. Here is the property on the day after Sandy hit. And 5 years later, the hotel is gone and the facility is now a restaurant and bar. Caswell Cook is the executive director of the Misquamicut Business Association.
The Andrea was smart. They put up that nice tent. They utilized the existing structure that they had. And in the event of another hurricane, they'll be able to get out really quick.
The Sandy Shore Motel on the left weathered the storm fairly well, but look at the rocks and other debris up to Patty's Beach Club on the right. 5 years later, the beach is immaculate. Large boulders gone and the sand replaced. The beach in front of the Misquamicut Club's golf course was nearly wiped out, and parts of the 13th and 14th fairways were underwater in the days following the storm. In 2017, the beach is restored, and there are fewer water hazards on the course. In the years since Sandy, Cook said people here have been building smarter.
It's a huge economic engine for us, and people come down here on vacation. And so I just think it's important that we do whatever we can do to adapt to the changing coastline.
Money from the Sandy Supplemental Appropriations Bill has been earmarked for the dredging of Winnapaug Pond. That project will begin very soon to meet a January 31st deadline to get those federal funds. In the Weather Yard, I'm TJ Del Santo, Eyewitness News.